you know what the United States is doing when international students come here and pay for education? I can tell you one thing Donald Trump doesn't know, and his ignorance proves he does not understand trade at the most fundamental level. When we educate international students in the United States, we are exporting education. In fact, education is one of our most lucrative exports. One might even go so far as to say if you hate trade deficits, you should love higher education. Because every single year we export over $50 billion in education. 56 billion last year to be specific. That's more than we exported last year in coal and natural gas combined. Every single one of those $56 billion was produced by some other country and then brought here and deposited for us to circulate and spend. And yet, because Trump is an idiot who doesn't understand anything, he is targeting Harvard, which is not only our most lucrative university in the country, it's also a university that brings in 27% of its students from other countries. Now you might say, well, yeah, but lots of Americans are educated overseas, so it probably evens out, right? Wrong. Over 3 times as many international students enroll here every year than we send abroad. At this point, you might be asking, did this big education surplus show up on Donald Trump's stupid Rose Garden tax chart? But let's be real, you already know the answer. Because education is a service and not a good, they left it out of their calculations. Even though services, which includes not only education, but things like software, legal services, financial services, and consulting, produced around $1 trillion in exports for us last year, resulting in a nearly $300 billion surplus in services alone. In fact, without the massive surplus in services, our total global trade deficit would be 33% higher. But hey, don't give Donald Trump a hard time for not understanding any of this. In fact, it's probably because he went to an Ivy League university and he still goes full Michael Scott anytime somebody says the word trade surplus that explains why he hates universities so much. Education tried to catch up with him, but our special little boy, he was faster.